to come. Excuse me, Sacramento. Indoor, outdoor arena is going to be fabulous. I can't wait.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be great. I mean, unfortunately, the house that Kenny.
The state capitol building aglow. This is 2K Sports broadcasting from Sacramento as the Kings take it to the hardwood. It's the NBA, and it's live right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and here with me tonight, Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. And, of course, David West. Without his presence, they'll have to overcome the hole there.
And as shocked as people are that they would trade away a player of his caliber, Kevin, they didn't just let him go for nothing. They got a lot in return. I think it's a deal that's going to really help them down the road.
And that's the idea. You know, you want to build a foundation on which this team can continue to move upward. So certainly some fans will be patient, and they also continue to be fans.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. On the court right now for the Spurs, Manu and Kawhi filling out the perimeter. Aldridge out there with Duncan. And it's Freak in at the point guard. And here's Rondo following the three-pointer by Freak. 6 on the shot clock. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
To the middle. That's good from Ginobili on the assist by Freak.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
Kings have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Rondo kicks to Gay. Cousins, the pass to Ace. Aldridge with some nice D.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
What a pass by the fearless Manu Ginobili. Great teamwork.
The Spurs shooting their first free throw of the night.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
Here's AC. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. AC's got his first basket of the night. Spurs have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Now here's Freak. He's covered by Rondo. Rondo with the steal. And here we go. Rondo heading to the hoop. And that one's good.
How's that for a quick possession?
Yeah, no hesitation at all taking that one to the basket. Beautifully done.
Ginobili dishes to Freak. Drills it from outside. Freak's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Spurs.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
Cousins against Duncan. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. The Kings shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. First free throw is good. Stoudemire's checked in for Tim Duncan. And so DeMarcus Cousins nails both of them. Spurs leading by 5. Now here's Freak. A 20-point game for him in the win against Denver.
But it didn't deter him from attacking defensively. His pressure was terrific. He also got 3 steals in that game.
And Bellinelli kicks to Rondo. Now Bellinelli. 8 points.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin?
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And it's going to be a 3-second call. Sacramento making some changes. Coley Stein comes in for Quincy Ace. And it's Collison in for Rajon Rondo. And San Antonio also making a switch. Daniel Green. He's checked in for Manu Ginobili. Now here's Collison. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Clippers. And the shot is good. 8 points for DeMarcus Cousins. The Spurs have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. And here's Freak. He has 6. Stoudemire outside. The 3. And it's Freak missing. The Kings trailing. Clark, their offense has been great here.
Yeah, I love the way they've looked. Really strong and together.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Green passes to Aldridge. Here's Freak, tipped away. .135 left in the first quarter of the game. Collison with it. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Cousins with a screen for Gay. Up off the screen, and then Cousins with the dunk.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Rufus checked in for the Kings. Caspi comes in for Rudy Gay. Sacramento leading by 3. Rudy Gay is out there with Caspi. Then there's Bellinelli. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Collison in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. And the foul called on Freak. That's his quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Acey's shot is good. Acey's got his second bucket of the night.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nuggets played some outstanding basketball. He ended with 20 points and was really a dynamic force, finding teammates and playing tough D on the other end. A performance like this was just the trick his team needed to snap their losing streak.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again.
And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
The offense just struggled mightily in that game. They went stretches where points just became very difficult to come by.
And ironically, their play wasn't that bad. It was just their shot making that went AWOL.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Now here's Collison. 9 points in the game so far. Gay outside. Cousins with a screen on Leonard. 5 to shoot. Shoots from 14. And it's Gay again missing.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. I mean, you can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
Here's Freak. 6 points for him. Clock at 6. That's tipped. And oh, here we go. Gay's got it, the fast break chance. And he dunks it down.
How about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for him.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Now here's Freak. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Here's Duncan, and the rejection by Cousins. Gay kicks to Cousins. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Here's Acey. The shot no good. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And with the type of defense they played that day, they were able to cause a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, and causing a lot of turnovers, Greg, as you well know, means cashing in on those opportunities, which really can put a team in a bad way in a hurry.
Some changes for Sacramento. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Quincy Ace. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Darren Collison. The Spurs also changing it up. Amari Stoudemire, he's checked in for Duncan. DL comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Green in for Manu Ginobili. Now here's Rondo. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Clippers.
Kevin, a remarkable night for him passing the basketball as well. He did a great job racking up the assists. Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much to me.
And so it's a close.
Well, Tim, in looking at that first half, what sort of adjustments are necessary as you guys prepare to take the floor after the break?
Just refocus of energy at halftime.
Okay, good job battling them out there. Let's talk about some crucial areas from the first half. I like the number of points we got in transition, and I wouldn't mind seeing even more activity on the break. Let's keep the tempo quick, guys. But we did get a nice lift off the bench in that half. I might want to stay with some of those hot hands, so everybody be ready. And let me touch on tempo for a second. We're not out to use the whole shot clock, but I would like to see us get set up offensively. We know we're up against a tough team tonight. Let's show them we're just as tough.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested everywhere.
His offense, he was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
Here's Freak. On the court for San Antonio. Manu and Kawhi filling out the perimeter. Duncan out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Freak in at the one. Leonard against Rondo. Here's Cousins. It's a big high bounce and goes in. Cousins has got the first basket of the second half here for Sacramento. Feeds it to Ginobili. And the pass to Duncan. It's tipped. Takes it from 10. And he knocks down the jumper.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Nobody near game. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Rondo's got 4 assists now tonight.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
And Freak throws it down.
And that's some inspiration. Steals, blocks, and a big dunk. Those are ways that you can really change the momentum in a game.
Well, they got to chip away, Clark, at that deficit, and no doubt that'll help.
And that's what he's out there for, guys. I mean, he is an electrifying player, no doubt.
Here's Gay. Again, Sacramento.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Freak dishes to Ginobili. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Gay can't get it to go.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
In the corner, it's Freak. From deep, that drops. Freak's got 12.
Match up.
Sacramento leading by 5. Inside, and stolen by Aldridge. Leonard attacking. That one goes. Count it.
Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
The Kings have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Cousins with a screen on Ginobili. Now Bellinelli. He's got 5. This one for 3. Cousins slams it back in. And the Kings lead by 5.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Freak kicks to Leonard. And the rejection by Cousins. Sacramento's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Rondo passes to Cousins. He feeds it to Gay. Back to Cousins. 6 to shoot. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now a 7-point Kings lead.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
And it's Freak missing. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. It's Gay on the way. Aldridge is covering. Tries again. And Rondo with the lay-in. Rondo's got his second bucket tonight.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with the soft touch to match.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
The Kings making a switch here. Collison's out there. The Spurs also changing it up. Amari Stoudemire is checked in for Duncan. That's Mills in for Manu Ginobili. Gay in the corner. 20 feet out. It's rebounded by Leonard.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Freak dishes to Stoudemire. And Mills kicks to Freak. Aldridge is screened. From deep three-point range, but they get it back. Leonard, the pass to Freak. Puts up a 3. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. A different look now for San Antonio. Kings leading now by 12. We've got DeMarcus Cousins. Rajon Rondo is out there with Collison. Then there's Rudy Gay. And it's AC in at the 4-man position. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. They grabbed their own miss.
Boy, he blew the easy 2 by profiling. Trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Outside Rondo. 5 to shoot. The Kings need to get off a shot here. The open shot, Gay, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Gay's got 4 points in the quarter. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right.
Stick it too much.
Right side, Leonard. Pass to Freak. Tries to snap the cold streak. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. The Kings have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Cousins with a screen for Rondo. And the wide open shot from Collison. And the rebound goes to Duncan. Spurs trail by 14. Leonard dishes to Freak. Back to Leonard. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound by the Kings. Cousins has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Rondo with it. Leonard picks him up. Gay kicks to AC. Parked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. Bellinelli, he's checked in for Darren Collison. For San Antonio, they've gotten off to a rough start of the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. And that one's good. 14 points for Freak.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Shot's good by Gay.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Here's Freak. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's on Rajon Rondo.
You look at the game so far for Freak. He's got 14 points, and the three-pointers have been dropping for him. He's got 3 of them.
You know what, Clark? If you continue to shoot the way he is, he may have to become more of an integral part of their offensive scheme.
The drive by Gay. The shot from the low post is good. And the Kings lead by 15.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
He's just too quick for his man. Left him in the rearview mirror and knocked it down.
Kings have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Rondo kicks to Gay. That is good. Gay's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores of great team play.
And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Here's Freak. No good. Good D by Rondo. Kings leading now by 15. Hay in the corner. Goes up on the wing. No good. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Outside Leonard. Now here's Freak. He's covered by Rondo.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
To the middle. Lays it up and banks it in.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Freak. And poor shot selection there. Not a high percentage look for him. The Kings have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Gay against Ginobili. Shoots from the baseline. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And that's now 19 points for Rudy Gay.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Kings.
And as we watch the game wind down, you have to look back, Clark, at all the second chance points these guys generated.
Kevin, they clearly won the second chance points category, and possession after possession, we watched them go after the loose balls and the misses and turn them into makes.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And, Greg, we know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to be...
And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and Clark the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
Well, I think these fans, too, Kevin, get...
Well, DeMarcus...
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, DeMarcus Cousins. He had a nice surge to start the second half, hitting his first 3 shots.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
The thing I like most about Cousins is the passion he plays the game with. Maybe he rubs some people the wrong way, but I don't want my big man smiling all the time. I want my big man to be mean.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.
but the night was warm. We were bold and young. All around, the wind blows. We would only hold on to let go. Focus. We need someone to lean on. Focus. All we need is somebody to lean on. Focus. We need someone to lean on. Focus. All we need is somebody to lean on. What will we do when we get old? Will we walk down the same road? Will you be there by my side, standing strong as the waves roll over? And the nights are long, longing for you to come home. All around, the wind blows. We would only hold on to let go. Focus. We need someone to lean on. Focus. All we need is somebody to lean on. Focus. We need someone to lean on. Focus. All we need is somebody to lean on.
Check out what's going on in my team this postseason. Today on 2K TV postseason, we fill you in on the latest in Road to the Finals, chat with Road to the Finals team owners,
Taking them all. It's all on me.
check out what's going on in my team this postseason, show off your top plays, and give you a chance at VC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now. Today on 2K TV postseason.
It's the 2K Sports pregame.
Everybody, thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs up against the Utah Jazz at their home, Energy Solutions Arena. Well, for the Jazz, playing above 500 in the last few weeks, not bad. They'd like to do better. We'll see if they can add a win tonight. You know, we've heard so long that Greg Popovich is one of the best coaches in the NBA, if not the best. What sets him apart, Kenny?
Well, he's patient. You know, that's the difference. Well, he keeps these games and seasons in perspective. He looks at the big picture, not the small picture. And he's adaptable. Adaptability is one of the hardest things for a coach to do because sometimes they get set in their ways and say, this is the way we're going to play. But then all of a sudden you make 3 or 4 trades and you say, well, should we still play that way? He says, yes, we will be adaptable and change our styles.
We've all heard this phrase before.
On the road and hungry for a win against a Western Conference rival, the San Antonio Spurs are ready for this one to get started. And back in Utah following the road trip, it's the Jazz on home turf. And, of course, David West. They will definitely miss his contributions.
Well, as fans, as teammates, there are a lot of people that I'm sure are sad to see him go, given all he brings to the table. But I like what the trade does for him, and I bet it helps him right off the bat. I mean, it also is going to help him long term.
Well, you know, we'll see. Because you don't make a change this drastic without having a period of adjustment. So you may be right. We'll see how long it takes and whether this new look roster can gel.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court right now for the Spurs, Manu and Kawhi filling out the perimeter. Duncan out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Freak in at the 1. Burt can't get it to go. And San Antonio has possession. 4-point game. This is their first chance to take a look at the Jazz this season.
And on paper, you'd call them the better team, but they actually lost the season series against this group a year ago.
Yeah, it was a surprising outcome for me and you. But hey, sometimes matchups can play out a certain way. We'll see how they do tonight.
Now here's Burke. Following the miss by Freak from 12 feet out. And that one's good. Burke. Last game for the Spurs. They want to turn it around after the loss to the Kings in Sacramento.
Yeah, they just caught a team, Kevin, that was in a zone, and they didn't have the manpower defensively to disrupt them.
Hey, zone or no zone, I expected a little more fight out of them than what they showed. I mean, they never strung together any stops like they needed to.
Hayward can hit, and stolen by Burke.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
Taking 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. The Spurs have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Here's Leonard, finished off the break.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Now here's Burke. He's provided them with some scoring punch and is averaging 13 points a game. Shot off the screen, Favors. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Freak. The Jazz have not yet made a free throw in the game, 0 of 2 so far.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
Spurs have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Another miss by Utah. Spurs trail by 6. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
And the shot is good.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Jazz have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. And there's the feed to Hood. It's good. The assist that time from Burke. Hood's got his first points of the game. The Spurs have gone 2 of 6 Utah. The Spurs also changing it up. Stoudemire's checked in for Duncan. And it's Green in for Manu Ginobili. Now here's Favors. A 17-point game for him in the win against the Suns in Phoenix.
And he was terrific in that game defensively as well, blocking 4 shots on the night.
Here's Freak. 6-point game. It's deflected. It's stolen by Gobert. Pass to Hayward from 11 feet away. Tipped away. Kicks it to Hood. The tray. Cannot hit. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Aldridge with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And it's Freak missing. Here's Matt. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. The Spurs shooting their first free throws of the game. First one falls for him. And the Jazz with some... Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Withy. Hayward comes in for Alec Burks. And it's Burke in for Exum. On the court for San Antonio. Manu and Kawhi filling out the perimeter. Aldridge out there with Duncan. And it's Freak in at the 1. Now here's Gobert. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Shot clock at 6. Hayward passes to Favors. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. And it's 6 points for Derek Favors.
And that's really using the double team against the defense there and creating that pinpoint passing to attack.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Kings put together a nice one. He ended with 17 points, and along with what he did on the offensive end, he also played some stellar defense as well. With a game like he had, there weren't a lot of things you could point to where he went wrong.
Doris, thank you. Well, guys, you know, he made play after play in that game.
Let's see if he can keep it going tonight. I say he does. I'll bet he goes off again.
That's a pretty bold prediction there. I mean, he's going to have to be very, very strong to even come close to dittoing that performance.
Leonard with the steal. And he gets the bucket. Now just a 2-point Jazz lead.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Here's Mack. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Suns in Phoenix. Gobert dishes to Hood. Gobert with a screen on Leonard. Here's Hood.